Let's debunk the 1972 blue marble. Neil deGrasse Tyson says,
Do you realize if you took Earth with all of its mountains, valleys, and hills and shrunk it down to the size of a cue ball, it would be smoother than any cue ball ever machined.
and look at this topography. This mountain alone would be about 100 miles tall. And that's just the beginning. So this is the 1972 blue marble, the only image that NASA has of this trip on their website. And here's why. This is another photo supposedly taken on the way to the moon. Now notice this big fat Terminator line here. This is the day that they set off for the moon. And notice in our solar system, the sun and the moon are pretty well aligned. If you know anything about orbital trajectory, this is how they do it. They'll leave Earth, go around, and then set their trajectory for the moon, so wherever the sun is, they'll be heading that same direction. They're not going to change their trajectory until they get to the moon. So, if they leave Earth and they're heading toward the sun the entire 3-day trip, then every time they look back at Earth, they're going to see the same light on that face of the Earth as the Earth would turn in the sunlight. So they would never experience a Terminator line in that 3-day trip toward the sun, toward the source of light, looking back behind you. The only way you would see this is if when you got to the moon, you rode on the moon for like 4 days until it got around to the position where you would see a Terminator line on Earth. NASA took this off of their website. This is not on nasa.gov anymore. It's in the archives. You have to dig to find this one because they released all the photos and then were like, whoops, we didn't think about orbital mechanics here.